Good morning, everybody. My name is Alison Monroe. I hope you are having an amazing day. Now, today we have a lot in store for you. We're talking about innovation, we're talking about a lot of new things. But before I can give you all away, all the details, all the juicy details, let's take a stop at the news desk for this morning's headline. Thanks, news team, and don't go too far, because we'll be right back. Up next, we have Camille Henry, a teacher from Camille Henry. She came out with this new book, or at least is coming out with this new book. So let us see what she had to say about that.
At present, I have a series of books. It's called Geo's Adventure Series. It's named after my son. And basically, it stemmed from me trying to help my son learn because he's a special needs child and he learns quite a lot through art. He's a tactile learner. And as a teacher, I realized that there is a connection that other students can learn as well. So I started off with Creole coloring books. Very simple, being that he's a special needs learner. It's a very simple text. Both of them, one being Manger Set Lisi, looking at St. Lucian foods, the Creole names, and the other Zanimoki Set Lisi, looking at animals in St. Lucia and their Creole names. And the third one, which is Explore St. Lucia, this one is a little different in that it has quite a lot of text attached to it. So with this one, it was designed for a lot of social interaction, where I would take my son out, we would go on field trips, explore different parts of St. Lucia, get to know St. Lucia, and we color and have discussions at the same time. It is quite applicable in the classroom where it encourages the students to go out, explore different parts of St. Lucia, and at Camille Henry Memorial School, they have supported me in terms of utilizing the book for this academic year, and so far, quite a few students are enjoying it. I'm not asking the feedback from the teachers, but rather from the students, and they enjoy it. But it was surprising to me that even the kindergartners are utilizing the book, despite the fact that it has quite a bit of text to it. So I find that the illustrations, it's very attractive for them. They are able to relate to it, and when I read to them, they are able to understand the concept and learn quite a bit. The launch will be held at the Castries Central Library, being that it's one of the buildings that's featured in the book Explore St. Lucia, and persons can expect to see important people, and they are coming on board to support me to speak about my initiative with regards to the book and what they think about it. So they can expect to see appearances by persons such as Ronald Buhingson, possibly Darren Sammy. I haven't gotten the updates yet from him. I have spoken with the coach for Laverne Spencer, so there are quite a few local persons who would be there, and I am encouraging family groups to come in, bring their children along, because I have noticed that there is a lack of knowledge when it comes to St. Lucia. So allow them to interact with the persons, interact with the book, read it, and we do have a few prizes that will be given out there as well. So it will be at the Castries Central Library at 10 to 12 on the 18th.
Guys, first up we have Girls of a Feather. They came out with their very own brand new podcast called Ruffling Feathers. So let us see what they had to say about that. Good morning, my beautiful people. I am here with the lovely Krista St. Udge, and she is one of the co-hosts here at Girls of a Feather, Ruffling Feathers. But we'll talk about that in just a little bit. Now, how are you doing, Krista?
I'm doing quite fine.
That's what we want to hear. You know, it is a beautiful day to volunteer, right? Guys, but we're not getting into that right now. Now, I'm sure there's a few people, just a few, who do not know what Girls of a Feather is, because I'm sure everyone should know what Girls of a Feather is. But If you do not know, Krista, just give them a little summary of what it is.
First of all, I agree you should know what Girls of a Feather is. Girls of a Feather St. Lucia is a non-profit organization that focuses on mentorship and advocacy in St. Lucia for the St. Lucian girl, and we're integrating into having mentorship programs for boys as well. So we focus on self-actualization and advocacy mainly.
Ooh, now if you look at her shirt, it says Ruffling Feathers. So I think, Krista, you should take that floor and tell them a little bit more about what exactly that is.
Now, Girls of a Feather in general, we generally ruffle feathers. We shake up the status quo, but Ruffling Feathers is an online miniseries that we took up we started in 2021. The idea was conceptualized. But now in 2023, we have the finished product. We've started releasing episodes. It's an online miniseries about comprehensive sexuality and sexual and reproductive health. It's hosted by 5 amazing young St. Lucian girls, myself included. And episodes drop every Monday at 5:30 on across Girls of a Feathers platforms. That's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.
Now you said the first episode dropped already. So when was that?
Our first episode was dropped on all our platforms on Monday, the 30th of January, 2023.
So how was that for you, hosting Ruffling Feathers?
It was really nice to see the final product after so many weeks of planning and actually having so many behind the scenes moments with the girls. It was really informative for us. I know that we learned a lot, so it's really we're each just looking forward to see what Ruffling Feathers, how it benefits St. Lucia.
Now, since the first episode has been out for some time now, was there any feedback from your persons that you were trying to reach?
Not as yet, but we have been getting feedback ever since we dropped our teaser. We've had so much support, but we're looking forward to seeing, through platforms like these, spreading the word. St. Lucians, particularly young St. Lucians, being very receptive to the series.
So what started the spark for this whole miniseries?
Like I said, it was conceptualized in 2021 with the Youth for Gender Equality Ambassadors, which I was a part of, and just a cohort of young St. Lucian girls, like I said, shaking up the status quo. The ambassador, I was a lead ambassador for that ambassadorship. We came up with this idea it was very different, but in general, it was being very informative and educational to young people in St. Lucia. So it wasn't what it is now, but it started way back then. So I'm happy to see that it's become something in 2023.
So you said that you are a co-host alongside 5 other lovely ladies. So was there like a selection process for that?
No, not at all. And the thing I particularly like about Girls of a Feather is that it's volunteerism. So there was a call out for any interested parties, and luckily I got the 4 girls that are with me now.
All right. So you said that you enjoy it. It's been a fun experience and whatnot. So Krista, let's talk a little bit more about your beautiful co-hosts. So who are there and what do they bring to the table?
Well, my co-hosts, they are Sienna Dalso, Bijane Fanis, Aliyah Nakana, Chantel Henry, and Savannah John, and of course, Krista St. Touch. They are a group of talented young women in their own aspect, in their own rights. Individually, they're great, but together we are learning a little bit more every single episode about CSE and SRHR and, widening our horizon in St. Lucia.
Now, for all those out there who do not know those acronyms, just spell it out. Say it out for them, please.
CSE is Comprehensive Sexuality Education. It deals with the curriculum-based aspect, all the aspects of sexuality. SRHR is Sexual and Reproductive Health and Rights. It's an umbrella term for many topics that we know in general, so sexual health, reproduction, and contraception, all of that.
Ooh, okay, so I'm going to assume you all are touching some very important topics. So now I want to know, what should we expect from your following up episodes?
So each of us, we have many conversations with students in St. Lucia, teachers, medical professionals,
we also had an interview with Planned Parenthood Association. So it's very educational, it's very informative, it's very fun. So look forward to learning a little bit more about SRHR. Not everything is obvious because even the hosts ourselves, we were shocked. So look forward to knowing a little bit more about SRHR and CSC.
It's always a great time when you can add a little bit of fun into an intellectual journey, when you get to learn so much more about who you are as a person, about your body. Because I find a lot of information is kept, is hidden, is not talked about. And I'm just like, but we are all human. We all should be aware of what our bodies are capable of, everything that has to do with them. I believe that gatekeeping all that information is very unnecessary, and honestly it just tears down the entire community. So what's the point, right? Yeah. So y'all coming together and giving us that forum of all that education is honestly something amazing and astonishing, and I want to say thank you for that. Whoever came up with that idea, whoever pushed it through, I want to say thank you, as well as thank you to all the hosts who came out, volunteered, and supported the cause. Now, before we end, I need you to let everyone know where they can find you, how they can find you, where they can contact you guys, because I know everybody will want to stay tuned to episode number 2 and catch episode number 1 if you have not already.
You can find us across all social media platforms. That's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at Girls of a Feather SLU.
Right, and with that, I want to say thank you so much for joining me here today. And guys, stay tuned. But one thing I forgot to say, when and how often do you upload your episodes?
We upload weekly on Mondays at 5:30 p.m.
Okay, guys, that's the only answer you needed. So now you can stay tuned to every Monday at 5:30 so that you can get your brand new episode of
Ruffling Feathers.
Exactly. And with that, I want to say thank you so much, Krista, for joining me here today. And guys, I'll see you in just a little bit.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning's SocaCize session. Leading the wine, we have Sarah, Laurie, and Shani. Let's get ready to sweat with SocaCize. For this morning's workout, we will be doing a wine and tone routine to Moonlight by TJ. Let's begin. So we're going to just move the hips side to side. We're going to go down and up. Down. Nice and gentle, and up. Hip, hit, and. And you squeeze in the core. 4, 3, 2, next side, and. 4, 3, 2, hip, going up and down. Up, 2, 3, roll it. Again, hip, roll it. Give yourself some love. Down. Take it up. Side. Expensive park, some gal na no talk, touchy spark, we massage your body na no flaws. 4, 3, 2, switch, and. She said, our last boyfriend a all star, cause him lazy and always love talk. 4, 3, 2, hip, up and down. Roll it. Hip. Roll it. And love. Take it up. Hip and. 4, 3, 2, next side, and. 4, 3, 2, hip, up and down, and. Roll it. Next side, hip. Roll it. Give yourself some love. Take it up. That was this morning's session. Thank you for choosing to flaunt with SocaCize. We hope that you're feeling sexy, sultry, and strong.
All right, everybody, that brings us to the end of today's show. I hope you are enjoying it. I hope you notice that there's a lot of new things happening. So we need to stay on our toes and tune into DBS This Morning every morning so that you can stay up to date with all that is going on. Now, have an amazing day. Tomorrow is Friday, so I'll see you back again tomorrow morning. And you have an amazing day.